Everything I do for God. If everything you do for God, do you need recognition and some acknowledgement from human beings? So why don't you do for God? He'll never disappoint you. Sometimes human beings will recognize you, sometimes they won't. But you'll always be happy if you do whatever you do for God, even looking after your children. Because therefore, if you're instrument to look after children as God's instrument, therefore, what's the realization? I am God's instrument to look after these children. What does that destroy? My children.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why do you come to the conclusion they are yours? You gave birth to their bodies? Yeah, but their personality and all that they do is coming from them, the soul.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't create them, the soul. You didn't create all their lifetimes. Mm-hmm. You can't own all their karmas and every virtue that they have. How did you come to the conclusion they belong to you? How can that not be a state of ego? The ego of I, me, and mine. Why does that change just because it's my children? They never were yours. They were always God's. You never owned them. You can't own anyone. Never mind anything. You hypnotize yourself into that lie. And that is why when anything threatens the lie, you get angry or hurt. If you never told that lie to yourself, you could be detached enough to accept the obvious truth that even your children have karmas independent of you because you were not there when they sowed them. So you can't fix them all. And there are some lessons they have to learn on their own without you being there. That is obvious at the moment you die anyway. So why are you in denial of those truths? That is what this state of ego makes you forget. And therefore you deny the truth. They don't belong to you. If you were not in the state of I am an instrument looking after them for God, you would never have created so deep a sanskar recording pattern that said, look how much I did for you. Look how much I did for you. Look how much you owe me. Look how much you have to give back to me. And therefore, you would not get disappointed when your children fail to be respectful, honor you, or obey you. Does that make sense to you? Hands up. These are very deep things you have to change in yourselves. And this is still intro level. So you can understand from God's point of view how impure we have become. And yet still he has unlimited faith that we can fix this problem. But it can't get fixed if you won't believe in yourself and have faith in God.
Love can touch us one time and last for a lifetime and never lets go. We are one. Love was when I loved you one true time.